loss of income, permanent disability, death, compensation costs, property damage, lost production time, fines, litigation costs, company reputation. Accidents cost everyone. Accident prevention through the development and implementation of an effective workplace health and safety program is vital.
I have one. It's real bad. I can't move my arm.
Investigation of accidents, which include personal injury and incidents or near misses, is an essential component of a complete health and safety program. The primary purpose of accident and incident investigations is to determine what happened, why, and to identify actions required to prevent a recurrence. In the next few minutes, we will look at a step-by-step procedure which will explain how to conduct an effective accident investigation in the workplace. Step 1 is to secure the accident scene. Eliminate any threat of further damage or injury. Attend to the injured worker. If at all possible, do not disturb the scene or move any physical evidence. This will minimize guesswork during the investigation.
Mike, we need to find out what happened here.
Set up a perimeter and keep people out of the immediate
The
area.
whole area?
Securing the scene keeps the situation under control. In cases of a death or critical injury, immediate notification to the Ministry of Labor is required, followed by a detailed written report. An investigation by a ministry inspector is also likely. Caution: the scene must be preserved and undisturbed until their investigation is complete. Step 2 is to identify any witnesses who may have seen the accident or were in the vicinity immediately before, during, or after the accident. Write down names and contact information of all prospective witnesses. Assure them that their help is needed to prevent the accident from happening again, and that interviews will be conducted as soon as possible. Step 3 is to survey the scene. Conditions at an accident scene can deteriorate quickly, so this should begin as soon as possible. Supervisors and Joint Health and Safety Committee members are the likely choice to conduct an accident investigation. These people should have training in investigative techniques, knowledge of work, equipment, and materials on site. But regardless of who investigates, it's important to remain impartial, to determine the root cause of the accident and any underlying contributing factors. Detailed and accurate information is important. Use a measuring tape and sketches to record the scene as found. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Take photographs from several different angles and distances. Check the scene and the immediate surroundings for anything out of the ordinary. Note the location of any objects or persons removed from the scene. Record the condition of the work area and any environmental hazards that may have contributed to the accident. List and tag any equipment and material in use before, during, and after the accident. When the ministry inspector arrives on site, cooperate fully and provide all possible assistance. Once the inspector has released the accident scene, you can begin to gather evidence based on the physical objects involved. Remember that you're looking for both the root cause of the accident and any possible contributing factors.
I'm on the mezzanine. Send up an
It
electrician.
should be this.
When dealing with work, equipment, or material that is not within your expertise, get help. The condition of any tools or equipment that may have been involved should be checked for signs of damage, malfunction, or missing components. Don't overlook any piece of physical evidence. People, equipment, materials, environment, processes. Any or all of these conditions could prove to be significant factors contributing to an accident. Accurate information will likely be forthcoming when memories are still fresh. So, plan to interview witnesses as soon as possible. Interview on a one-to-one basis, preferably at the scene so the witness can better recall the event. Ask for the witness's account of the accident. Let the witness speak and describe observations. The first time, just listen. The second time, take notes to ensure that nothing is forgotten. Ask questions which will help to determine the events before, during, and after the accident. Let the witness see what is being written, as this will give assurance that the investigation is open. Always close the interview on a positive note. Thank the witness for helping. Witnesses have been identified and interviewed. The scene has been secured and surveyed, complete with photos, drawings, measurements, and notes regarding observations. Physical evidence has been gathered from the scene and other relevant sources. Now it's time to analyze the facts and sort it all out.
So, there is a ground there, though. It's not attached. Inside, this is just, you can see it's great.
Linking physical evidence with verbal testimony of witnesses and other information should form a clear picture of the events leading to the accident. Connections between details and the effect of one action on subsequent events should be understood. Now, let's get it all on paper. Your report should include such information as project location, date and time of the accident, names and addresses of the injured, equipment involved, work and weather conditions, and the sequence of events leading up to and resulting in the accident. In addition, your report should point out deficiencies or breakdowns in the system as they occurred and link them directly to recommendations for corrective action to prevent a recurrence. Finally, for your written accident report to be of any real benefit, it should be shared with company management and other interested parties. You may also be required by law to submit your report to regulating authorities, such as the Ministry of Labor.
Okay, thanks, we got things to do. Let's go.
Now is the time to follow up by ensuring that selected control measures are immediately implemented. Meet with site management and others as soon as possible to initiate immediate and specific action on your recommendations. New worker orientation, regular inspection of tools and equipment, and safe work procedures are just a few of the deficiencies where recommendations for improvement were identified. Supervisors, health and safety representatives, and members of joint health and safety committees have a responsibility to advise workers about any existing or possible danger to their health and safety. A fast and efficient method of communicating relevant health and safety issues to all workers on site is to conduct safety talks right on the job.
It's loose and that's broken inside. Yeah, so that's what caused the accident. That's what caused Rob's accident.
Safety talks provide an opportunity to reinforce health and safety requirements for tools, equipment, materials, and procedures that workers use every day or for specific kinds of jobs. Regular safety talks with every crew on the job will send a strong message that project management is serious about the health and safety of every worker on the site. Regular monitoring of the workplace will ensure that recommendations are put into practice and are effective in controlling the hazards. The prime objective of an accident investigation is preventing a recurrence. By finding the causes of an accident and taking steps to control or eliminate them, we can prevent similar accidents in future. Let's review the key points in the investigation process. First, secure the accident scene. Make sure the threat of further damage or injury is eliminated, and that evidence will not be disturbed or removed until the investigation is complete. Second, identify witnesses. Identify anyone who saw the accident or was in the vicinity immediately before, during, or after the accident. Third, survey the scene as soon as possible. Take pictures, make observations, and take notes. Fourth, gather physical evidence. Physical evidence includes such things as tools, equipment, materials, and the work environment. Fifth, interview witnesses. A good witness can provide an accurate description of the accident. This helps investigators put the pieces of the puzzle together. Sixth, analyze facts. This is where you sort it all out. Link physical evidence with verbal testimony of witnesses and other information to form a clear picture of the event. Seventh, prepare your report. A detailed written report is a vital link in the investigation process. It will help others to understand the cause or causes of the accident and assess the changes needed to prevent a similar accident from happening again. And finally, follow up. Ensure the control measures are actually being implemented and monitored regularly to ensure they're put into practice and are effective in eliminating or controlling hazards. You should now be familiar with the process for conducting an effective and thorough workplace accident investigation. You've got it. Use it.